Ooh, and welcome! It's Wednesday, so middle of the week. So if you've got work that's Monday to Friday, you're halfway through your week. If you are like me and you just do stuff pretty much every day because you're a full-time student for the most part, working on a master's, you don't actually have a day off. But streaming's fun. Anyways, tonight is Wednesday, so we continuing the game we started last Wednesday, which is Wavetale. So we get to go surf on some water with our shadow seal thing. They called it a seal, but it doesn't look like a seal to me. That's just a translation thing. Is this game originated in a language? I do not know. All I do know is it's steadily or very rapidly working its way up to becoming pretty high in my favorites list. I'm only got about 2 hours in from last week, and it's already very clearly made its way into my top 10. That is not the game I meant to click. I got a different game set up for playing in the future. That different game I bought. I almost clicked to launch that one. I want to play that said game, but it's for future stream. Come on, where'd you go, mouse? Can't switch over to the game. Game Wavetale, there we go. Come on. There we go. Anyways, welcome to the Wednesday night stream. I'm Lord Jabu, and I hope you're ready to settle in for some fun, some hopefully more energy. I'm working on that. And welcome as I'm pretty much at my 1-year anniversary of starting up streaming again, or starting streaming as a little green dude on your screen. So welcome to that. I gotta double check what the exact date was. It was in the early of March that I started last year. I don't think it's on the exact one-for-one date. I'll check probably near the end of the stream. I think it's my anniversary, essentially. So welcome to that. I don't have anything great planned for that because, well, I revamped my model and my stream setup like a few weeks ago. So let's just have some fun with this. Alright, that's why it's not working. I was still clicked on OBS and not the game, so it wouldn't let me click the game. Oh, wait. Something's fine for the game, but gonna take up some resources. Since I'm live without any problems, I can close the browser tab. Here we go, and we left off last time here. And the Sleepy Triplets. We did literally nothing here because I just got here and ended it for the night. And we got this costume. We got the giant monster trying to attack, so we gotta work our way up. Just wheel on everything and do not let it go back. I love the movement in this game. It's not really the biggest action. Like, the combat system's simple, but that's good in its own way for relaxing, just to be able to wail on all of your enemies. Who doesn't like having just a good time like that? Because who does not love the ability when you're just having a long week to just sit down with a very colorful and fun game and just spam the attack button and eliminate all enemies? I certainly love it. I don't think I was supposed to get up that way. Ooh, a bunch of sparks. Which means more costumes. Oh, well, we could have gone on the roof, but I'll go back up there later. Oh, hello there. Hello, hello. Continue destroying these clouds. Is this supposed to be a net or a broom at this point? Alright, I forgot I could do that. Wait. Did I know I could do that? I know I could dash like this. Did I know I could do that? I forget if I learned that last time. Or if I ever hit that button. Oh, we pissed it off now. Yes, hello. Do we look familiar to you? You look familiar to me. Ooh, sparks. Nice little rooftop village, or not. I would love to live in a place with this kind of little scenic place, vistas and stuff to eat at, or just, you don't really see them where I live. Dodge, destroy things, all that. Yeah, I know the pathway is over there, but I gotta get the sparks. I mean, I could have come back to them later, but you know. It's not like he's a big threat. I mean, he's supposed to be. But just keep moving and you're safe. We're moving! Man, I love these things. He does quite some damage, doesn't he? Go up there, but first, here. More sparks. We need costumes. Did I drop down here? Probably not. Ooh. Flumin' urchins, what's happening? Oh, I freed a person. You're free again. Probably be retrapped again while I'm gone, but you know, that's a you problem at that point. I was hitting the wrong button. I remembered it. Did it dive underwater? Oh, he moved. Because we were outside of his targetable range. Yes, Remy, that is indeed a place you can stand. Oh, hello there. Oh, that was a combo there. Oh, it's because there was the enemy hidden in it, right? What are we gonna do? Shooting a spotlight or a cannon into its eye? Achievement! Shell yeah! What was that? Take that, you ugly maggot! Wow, that was amazing! I wish I could help you with something. Well, I actually need to transit sparks back to the Night Orchard. My grandmother runs the lighthouse. We need to push back the fog. You know where your spark tank is placed? Oh yeah, it's not far from here at all. I'll mark it on your map. When I grow up, I want to be a... whatever it is you are. And I'm not entirely certain what we are either. This was a fun area. Ooh, that's a great fun area too. Moving on. We can go there for... well, we've learned before. As we've learned, it's better just to go to each next area. Yeah, I don't think I knew I could do this last time. Hello. Is the ocean always on time? She likes to stay current. Not too bad, eh? Something else than pliers? Be my guest. Stripes. Ooh, finally something good besides the skeleton outfit. Everything else is so gaudy. First things... wait. First things first, let's see what's new here as well. Glowing Embers hair dye. Huh. Sparks at night. Ooh, a nice shade of green. Purple rain hair dye doesn't look that different. Midnight, ooh. Ultraviolet. You know how. Jellycon. That. Ooh, witch's hat would actually work pretty well with this hair. Anything else new? Crabby hat. Festive hat? Why is that festive? Ooh, top hat. This headscarf too, with top hat. That is a name descriptor, I suppose. Just girly hat is, I guess, a name. That's not pom-poms, that's grapes. Ooh, little red hood. Without the rest of the cape, it doesn't really work. Skull a la Gunborg. Okay. Toothy hood. And random hat. That's not a hat, that's hair. I'm tempted to get this. Why not? And here we go. Come by again whenever you have the time. I mean, we have the time, so whether or not we have the sparks. I mean, we do have extras. I could have bought an outfit or something, but I plan to buy everything eventually, if you can. If it's like you can do it in one run thing. I haven't looked up with I forget what the achievements are for this game. Well, most of them are secrets, so you know. Oh love, such a knight in shining armor of the ocean is your steed. I don't even want to know how you chased out that thing. I'm just overjoyed that you did. If only you had been here sooner, for that monster scared them off. Scared who off? My sweetlings, my little tail waggers, took to the waters, all three of them, horrified by that monstrosity. So sorry, ma'am, I hope they're okay. They must be so scared. What if they're cold? They're not used to staying outside for long. I can't do anything with these poor legs. I have bad joints, you know. Just can't go look for myself. Oh, and if they run even further off while we speak. Oh, I guess you want me to look for them? Oh, I could never ask something like that. Now that you so kindly offer it, then yes. I mean, I gather that they were dogs, but I assume they're going to be something different from just regular dogs. Now let's talk to you before we go in. Hi there, I need to use this tank to transfer sparks if you don't mind. What are you even? What gives you the authority to do that? Oh, I'm the head mechanic at the lighthouse. I work directly under Doris Skagerrak. She's requesting extra power to the lighthouse to push back the gloom fog. Mrs. Skagerrak, huh? Well, you should have started with that. Unfortunately, this thing's empty. You have to fill it up first. Don't you worry. I'm a trained professional. I'll take care of this. We look super professional, don't we? I forgot we had that skull thing on for a second while I was looking. Anyways, wrong button. Jonathan. Young kid who knows everything about the Sparkcasters and the triplets. Seems impressed with my SparkNet skills. I wonder if I would have made a good big sister. Karen works as a mechanic and takes care of her brother Elliot. She enjoys helping others, and when there's no way for her to do it, she is filled with guilt. I had to see a shrink about it when they get back in business, she tells me. Copernica Magia. She tells me she used to be a psychiatrist, but after the city sank, there wasn't much interest in her services. She helps at the locomotive workshop when needed, but aspires to be a magician. Yeah, I was surprised that last part too. Anyone else? Daisy Starlin. Her fancy clothes have seen better days, but she still keeps them very tidy, albeit the circumstances. Well, Gloomins has made her weary. She seems to mix up past and present every so often. She wears her dead dog's leash as a necklace. Jack Dower. Dower used to be a florist and has lost both his family and his passion since the war. Pilot's cause is giving him something new to fight for. He says now when the flowers pass her no more. Forgot to read his last time. So we're gonna head to the different sparks. We'll probably find the dogs in the different islands. Maybe won't see anything on the map. Quite a lot more open space here than what I saw in the other areas. And we'll check that out in a moment. Gotta check down here. I'll go check over there after we... No, I'll come back up to the jump pad after I check it down here. We need all the sparks. All of them. I like how you can jump on everything. Hello there. Oh, I'm alive! I'm very much, truly, still alive! Oh my stars, the things I saw in there. Nothing so clear, you know. How precious life is, and love. It's time, put this off for too long. Big Cass is proposing. Alas, I have no ring, but this must be done in the proper way. Girl, with your young legs and that marvelous snatch, sure you can find something for me. Not from this area, I'm only here to visit my boyfriend. Well, you'll help me, right? I mean, sure. I don't know where we're going to find an engagement ring, but you know. Big Cassius, I can see where he got his nickname from. He really towers over me. Seems to be very in love with his boyfriend, but never had the guts to propose to him until the gloom wave hit. Seems that wave made him realize life was nothing to take for granted. I hope he gets his yes. If he's in a good, healthy relationship, yeah, definitely. That doesn't sound good. Ooh. Ooh, sparks. We haven't seen a note object in a little while, but we'll see them again. Ooh, spark. That would seem precarious, but again, every house is above the water, so, you know. And protect your falls, sort of. Except the water kills people in this world. Unless you have a magic shadow that's helping you walk on the water. So, you know, maybe building your houses on the edge of cliffs and stuff like this, not the best idea. That's just my opinion. Who knows, maybe it's an excellent idea. The whole jitters of what would happen if things suddenly fell really good for a good night's sleep. I haven't bothered to try that much, but you could definitely do a hitless run of this game. I missed a spark down there. And over there. Is that just a shortcut or something? No, it's the way to launch even higher up. I definitely didn't know about this dash when I played last time. Ooh, thought it would be a full crate there, but nope. Seriously, this would be like having a cafe or something like this. I do not live in an area with a lot of elevated houses. I really wish I did. I'm not afraid of heights, so I happen to love places like this. Although I don't think something like this exists in any way, shape, or form, really. There was... Should we go here first? I don't think there's something to do here yet. But I really want to find out what's to do here. Sparks on the outside, a bunch of enemies. Ooh, no. Some weird kind of jewelry, maybe, for Mr. Starlet's design. Like a Go-Go tube to me. I don't see anything out here, but it's better to look. Make sure we get everything on the island. Okay, but a jump, right? You could pretty much go everywhere in this game, can't you? Movement and momentum is amazing. Oh, there's something to do up there. I think we have to restore power before we're supposed to come here. There's something to activate. Yeah, we're supposed to store power elsewhere before we can come here. There's not really freedom beyond once you are given an order. So we'll have to come back, but I'll get the sparks I can for now. Go with the next one. Ooh. That looks like something we can explore. I don't think there's anything to do here. I think it just looked neat. The dogs. I haven't seen one of them or an engagement ring, but to be fair, they could just be on the next islands. Before we leave this area, I want to get them. I don't think you can collect items before you get the quest, because the axe definitely didn't appear in that one quest from last time until we got the quest. I have not activated the thing yet, so I don't know if I really want to be climbing up till I do that. But it's not like it's a big deal, and it's fun to climb everything. So reclimbing won't be so bad. Oh, hello. This is called a Ferris wheel. You sat in one of the little cars. The wheel spun around, and you would admire the view. Benny told me it was part of a whole park full of different rides, and the kids loved it. Sure, I would have too. But we saw a Ferris wheel in the first area. I mean, it didn't work. Yeah, I'm not able to jump on that, so which means that is not something I'm supposed to stand on. You have some very bright pants. I hear enemies, but I do not see them. Oh, there they are. How do I get up there? Also, that says... Oh, that's... Dog? Dog! How do I get to you, dog? Ooh, sparks. Oh, that's like, why can I not make height? Hello there. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. That was horrendous. You're not a dog. A dog? No, of course I'm not. You've spoken to my wife, haven't you? Oh, the dog lady? Not dog lady. Her name is Daisy. This is Starlet to you. She's the love of my life. It's hard to explain grief like that to young ones like you. Everyone took it hard when the city sank, but Daisy, she took it harder. Ever since her memory keeps failing her, the dogs you're looking for, they haven't been around since before you were born. Oh no, so she doesn't know? Sometimes she does. I've told her many times. It's hard to break someone's heart again and again. So let her believe what she wants to. Even if that's... Either way, I'm very thankful for you saving me. Oh, and if you see Daisy again, maybe you can ask her about her jewelry. She'd enjoy that. She's a designer once, you see. Was quite famous before everything. But that's... symbol says dog. No, I failed. Got them. And we got a symbol for the sleepy triplets on that. Is that not dog? Oh, it's probably a book or something. Oh, it's the spark. I've been just seeing it was a weird shape the entire time. Speak to Daisy about her jewelry, which might get us the ring we need I'm forgetting his name, the towering guy. Oh, it reminds me. Mr. Scarlet has a certain twinkle in his eyes when speaking of Daisy, his wife. He shares her interest in fashion. It's evident he tries to still keep his style even while doing the rough work that is now everyone's reality. I mean, whatever makes you happy, go for it. What lies upon the ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck. Bad, eh? Something else? I don't think there's gonna be anything new because we haven't gone to a new area. Let's start with the hat. This is actually a nice hat, even though its name isn't the top hat. And it works with the stripe. Just buy some of the other outfits for the sake of buying them. If you're busy, you know where to find me. I'll recharge that in a second. Side quest first. Ooh, the Water Knight's back! What a pleasure. Did you see them? Did you find my darling? Sorry, ma'am, I didn't. Oh, well, they'll find their way back. They always do, I'm quite sure. I really hope so, Miss Starlight. When I met your husband, you told me you were a jewelry designer. Oh, yes. I could talk about pearls and shearing seashells for ages. But that's even the topic of ornaments has lost its shine after the war. People don't need new beauty. They need survival. Must be hard not being able to do what you love. Sometimes, yes, you look like someone who could appreciate the finer things in life. Please take these, my treat. And if you ever run into someone who would need some sparkle in their life, please let them know about Starlit Treasures. Actually, I know someone who needs your help. A little lovebird, or a rather big one. He needs an engagement ring. Are you for real? There's gonna be a wedding? Here? Those Sparks, you must get me an invitation. I won't accept any of the payment. Oh, well, sure. I'm sure they can rearrange the seating chart. I'll keep these here and wear them once I get my ears pierced. So pretty. Where are you going to get them pierced? If you're going to do it yourself, careful and make sure it stirs the needle. I know that. You found one? You actually found one. Well, this is a cause for celebration. I haven't proposed yet, and you shouldn't count your chickens before they hatch, but I have a few wedding invitations. Couldn't resist. I'll send one to this here Mrs. Starlet, but you can have yours straight away. I'm invited to a wedding. I'm not sure how they work, but I'll figure it out. I'm sure Miss Starlet can give me some advice on what to wear for the occasion. Oh yeah, imagine struggling with being single, and where there's plenty of people now, but in a post-apocalyptic world where you're single because there is no one left, that's just sad. Thanks for this, Mrs. Mechanic. Everything is ready to be transmitted. What happened? I thought you were a pro. Seems like the fuse is blue and the Serpent came and wreaked havoc. Mrs. Littlelock over at the locomotive should have replacements. The locomotive? The old candy factory. It's still running, but it's more of a workshop now. the smoking chimneys. You can't miss them. Yeah, that area we were at before that I went too early.
Gran, can I ask you something?
It must.
When you were young, before the war and everything, what were your favorite things to do?
Well, what does it matter?
I'm curious, that's all.
Well, if you must know, let's see. I strolled in parks, dined at restaurants, threw parties, visited museums, stayed late at the office, went fishing.
You went fishing for fun?
Oh, it was all different then. We didn't have to worry about being hungry or cold. The dandelion took care of all that. We used our knowledge to give ourselves more leisure time. No time for that anymore, though. Back to work.
Love the little tales and stuff that here exist. Gotta work our way back up to there. Well, since I took out all the enemies here and all the sparks, no real need to worry about exploring. At least the majority of the sparks. There might be one or more. A few more hidden here. Well, at least there's probably some up above, but we couldn't get there before. At least I don't think we could. Hello there. Adrienne Littlelock, the daughter of the electrician Henrietta Littlelock, expecting a kid of her own any moment now. Giving birth seems like a lot. They say the pain is your worst. Period pain times 100. Yikes. What are you...
Oh.
Is this... I mean, are you in... I went to fence the midwife, and then that woeful wave came. I need them here. Midwife, mother, got it. Where do I find them? The Isle of Bingo should be on your map. I'll get them. Don't worry. I'll get them. Forecaster, roof. Ooh, sparks. Here's a video game. Time is relevant to whatever we do. We don't have to worry. I can't believe I just missed that. Not any day now. Any moment now. Oh. That was, risky. Because there's no reset. If you get stuck, that might have been potentially a complete soft lock. Anything on there for us to get? Nope. Well, hello there. War of the Worlds time again. Good thing we're really adept at flying as well as surfing on the water. Be careful not to do that. Huh, it's just a single little island was unveiled by doing that. Neat. Well there, I'll go talk to you in a second. That's what we're saying if we do. Oceans, what is that? Well, Trebald will want to speak with you, that's for sure. Trebald? My brother. I'm looking for Mrs. Littlelock. It's Henrietta, and I'm her. No time for chit-chat, though. My daughter needs us. She sent me to get you. I'll follow you back. Nope, no way. I don't need a child fainting on me while I focus on Adrian. Why don't you wait with my brother, Trebald? He's over at the house. Sure he has things to share that you might find interesting. I'll send you a word when it's over. I'll speak to him after I figure out how to get to the top of the island and look for sparks. Sure, there's a way to get to the very top. There's a house up there. It did not like that. Very quickly, my grandparents lived in the smallest of the triplets when Mom was born. Of course, there's a lot more about back then, and I can imagine this would have been a nice place to grow up. I wonder what their house is like. Must have had a lot of neighbors, unlike me. Good things will come to those who bait.
Are you Treble?
Ooh, don't scare it away. Of course I'm Trevold. Who's asking?
I'm Sigrid. Ursula said I should talk to you while she went to help out with the baby and all.
Oh, so Adrian's little one is coming?
Uh-huh. They just shooed me away. You think they'll manage?
Ursula served as a combat medic during the war. She can deliver a baby with one hand tied behind her back. And her eyes closed. The bait! Oh, not again! Shoo, you stupid creature!
What are you doing?
Ooh, there's a shadow around. Haven't seen one for years. I'm trying to make contact.
You're studying the shadows?
Ever since I was a little kid. Magnificent creatures.
So, what are they exactly?
Oh, they're elusive, kid. That's what they are. Amphibians, according to some. Otherworldly beings, according to others.
My grandma says there's a perfectly natural explanation for everything. We just haven't found them all yet.
The Whistlers say they are souls seeking rest.
The Whistlers?
You probably know them as Dirty Paws. They regard the shadows as messengers from other dimensions. If a shadow seeks you out, it has something to tell you about yourself. But it seems I know myself inside and out. No shadows coming to me. Only me chasing after them. First, I thought they were attracted to all kinds of mollusks, but then I discovered they are drawn to this particular form. The Whistlers make amulets in this shape. They believe it means luck.
Like this?
How did you get that?
Well,
What's inside?
Inside?
They open up like a little box.
A seed. It is beautiful.
Marvelous. How did you get it? Found it? Stole it?
I didn't steal it. The shadow gave it to me.
Holy mother of all sparks, it's a... I don't believe it. Can I touch it?
You can try. It's okay. He's okay.
made it there just in time. The baby's already here. They want me to send you there.
Me? I guess I'd better go then. It was nice talking to you.
Indeed it was, Sigrid. Would you come see me again? I can't wait to learn more about your beautiful, wonderful friend.
Well, that was certainly interesting. Hi, is everything okay? Everything is okay, rather, everyone. So glad. Won't should be for long. It's just, I need to send sparks back to the lighthouse. The Serpent blew the spark tank's fuse. Well, that's easy enough to fix. I can give you a new fuse. It's the least I can do. Baby Iris. Never seen a smaller, more helpless person than this tiny bundle. It's incredible we were all that small once. My mother, after who she is named. Hope this little Iris grows up well and strong. We did not check the note for... Where is he? Ursula Taggle. She was a combat mech during the war and now serves as Stanville's only midwife. Practical and sturdy, she is quite different from her brother Trevald, who was drawn to researching in the spiritual realm. We had a little long. Spark engineers set up shop in an old candy factory. She smells of dust and sour cherries, and supplies of all of sleepy triplets with sparks. What would they do without her? Trevald Taggle, obsessed with all things related to the shadows. The ghosts found in the deep sea, or in my case, beneath my feet. It seems very eager to understand them better. Most people I've met barely dare to admit their existence. Well, that was certainly it. Yeah, we at least got a few more ideas about what we're looking into. Didn't exactly get more answers, per se. But I assume we're not going to get most of our questions answered until pretty much the end of the game. This will cover your needs, Chief Mechanic. Run power back to the lighthouse. I'm gonna do that again. It was a fun side quest the first time, so it'll be a fun second time. Wonder what the next area is gonna be like. Time for more sparks. Gotta get them all. Wonder if I've missed any or if I've been getting them all so far. What if it's an achievement for getting them all? They seem to be only civilian areas an island you're going to go to. So at least they're not on the little ones you won't be visiting. But then there's also these hidden ones. The crates. Which aren't super hidden. They're hidden enough to make it feel a little more rewarding once you find them. Once we get back to the island again and we can buy new things, I'll get a new hat. Unless there's a new outfit that looks good. I wonder whether these things connections to the sparks are. Because clearly, these little guys are the sparks turned into these monsters, but why? And why can the gloom turn into sparks? What is the origin of the sparks and the gloom? So far, this game has been absolutely amazing. Stories, very entertaining. The visuals are gorgeous. The music is very calming and builds on the atmosphere. The question is, will the story have a good ending, or wrapped up really well and tie up all loose ends, or will it be one of those ones that just kind of leaves a lot up to the imagination, or just didn't want to wrap things up? I'm hoping it answers all the questions and doesn't leave me confused. Because then I we'll be able to give this a full, like, 10 out of 10 stars and my top 3 rank. Either way, I still 100% recommend this game. Whether you wait for it to, whether you wish this and wait for it to come on sale, is what I do with like 90% of the games I buy. I've already got a backlog, so it's not really a big deal to wait an extra, whatever amount of time to add them onto my backlog. I don't really... Actually, no, I've been playing a little bit more games in my free time outside of streaming lately. I'm playing through Pokemon Scarlet. It's been fun. I don't have a setup to stream the Switch, which is why I've been... Switch games I have are separate, more of a just kind of relax when I'm chilling out thing. Also, Nintendo doesn't really like... it's kind of fidgety about your streaming stuff that they make, so I get hesitant about setting that up, or getting ability to stream that. This has certainly been an eventful round. Oh, it's great there. The stone texture, everything is so simple, but also works so great together to give it a calming feel. There's our next one there. In that direction, we can see the water. At this point, my theory is that this thing, this spirit thing, is either this is like our mom, or she's part of the, you know, the evil pirate things that were the sky pirates. That is my theory. I mean, whether it's one of those or not, it would still be a good game, but that's kind of cliche writing, so I'm just assuming. It's kind of hard to completely avoid cliches. I mean, I'm not really a writer, so... I would love to be able to write a good story, but I've not really practiced that skill. There's the switch, so we get directly that jump. I wonder if there's any more movement abilities I haven't realized you have. Oh, well, there's a heavy attack, apparently. How have I never done that? I still have no idea what this is for. These other buttons don't do anything.
Apple. Sounds so crunchy. They still had them when Mom was my age. I'm sure she used to climb to the top of the tree to find the best ones. Not that I wouldn't know about stuff like that. She might not have even been a nice person. Maybe that's why Grandma won't talk about her. I do remember how safe I felt when she held me, though.
This one went quite a ways. I wouldn't assume much from why Grandma won't talk. She's probably just a lot more pain in her daughter's appearance than you are. Or really willing to face. Not really more pain. That denies the feelings, but she's just refusing to speak to her granddaughter about someone who really is important to the development. Understanding. She really should answer some more questions and be less angry about it. I get that she's hurt and whatnot, but it's kind of like Sigrid really wants to know about her mother, and it's not really fair to refuse to answer any questions without giving an explanation, other than just shutting her down. It's not a good way to handle things at all. Ooh, a race. Hello again. Oh, I hope I found my favorite surfer girl without a surfboard. Just kidding. Can you got Favy the way? Want to try my lace track? Absolutely. That's the spirit. Oh. Certainly an interesting track. Where do we go from here? Up there. What was that? We just kind of, we just sunk there. I'm not seeing any sparks, but there probably are still some on here. We're just not seeing them. I'll have to come back. Ooh, I really love these racing tracks and the different pathways to the tubes and stuff. Guys, gals, and non-berry pals, Prince you Sigrid, sensational spark.
Yeah.
You're starting to impress me, you know? It's promised a little reward. Achievement unlocked, riding the wave. This is for completing the second race. Looks like there's no sparks, it's just getting the award there. So let's move on. We've already cleared all the islands around here because we were constantly checking them all out before. This looks familiar. Not familiar enough to say I didn't get all the sparks though. That's because part of the island was unveiled, that's why it looks familiar. This would be if there's an achievement for getting all sparks, this would be an absolutely terrible game to backtrack for. Because you'd have no idea where to look. You miss exactly one. Which just sounds like my luck. There's probably extras and then there's an achievement for getting all costumes. Where's our custom boat? There it is. We need a new hat. I'm not really too keen on the hair color changing. Most of the time it doesn't really seem to make it as more fun. Please no shows in time. She likes to stay current. Not too bad, eh? You've already said that one. Let's get to it. And speaking of hair, let's just go with the net checker. I like that one the best. See if there's any new ones. No new outfits. How about hats? Any new hats? Nope. Or the point to unlock the next one is we haven't unlocked. It'd be magic for a while. Any of these outfits work well with this? Smooth sailing. And we got the switch again. Oh, that switch. I cannot move. What's going on here? Oh, you're back! Don't get too comfy here. It's time to go to the Candle Hill crew. Pirates? Pirates. They're brutes for sure, but they're skilled. They created the dandelion, you know? Built it, to be more precise. We, the engineers, created it. Anyway, I figured out how to construct a weapon. For your model lighthouse, we should be able to build a cannon that can blow the pods smithereens. But for that, we'll need some good mechanics. I sent word to Cloud. They'll meet us there. Mayor is getting the ship ready and sent me here to, service production leader for the weapon. The Skyrack told me a punctured blowfish would be more helpful. It was all in jest, of course. Yes, I'm quite sure. No, she was very serious. I had a whole box of papers like these at home. It's called sheet music. Symbols show you what notes to play. Songs about the pause and the first attack on Strandville. Apparently it came out of nowhere. No one was prepared. Well, that's a gazebo. Neat.
I can't believe we're going to Candle Hill.
Oh, nothing to fuss about, Shrimpy. They're just people like you and me. Maybe a bit more crude. More mauls and hammers than knives and forks. Oh, the foreman of the Dandelion was the best mechanic I had ever met. He knew that plant like his own pocket. He would knock on the pipes with his wrench, put his ear to the metal and listen, and then say something like, there, love, it's just a hiccup. That's all. Daddy'll treat you right away. And so he'd calibrate the pressure or grease some cogwheels, and she'd be running as smoothly as ever.
Will we meet him? The foreman?
Oh, he kicked the bucket years ago.
Should have read the ship. Would have been faster.
Talked to his son. He was just a scamp back then, but a gifted scamp indeed. If he can't build our weapon, nobody can.
Achievement unlocked. Oh, buoy. What was that for? I like surfing around more. Might be a little bit slower, but it's been...
Hill?
The furnaces there used to burn at night. You could see them from far off, like lit candle wicks. Shrimps and lobsters! This is a dead end! We need to find a way to break through.
Yeah, that just sounds like normal for us. Oh, I thought I grilled my last pack. How do you feel? Are you hurting?
Oh,
Oh, what? Can't get any business done with this fog cutting off my customer base. Seems we're in the same boat then. We need to get rid of it to get to Candle Hill.
oh.
Our exhaust torches used to keep the gloom at bay. The generator seems to be out of order. Oh, they had to fix it. It's a simple award-winning gourmet seaweed burger restaurateur after all. I don't know if that sounds good or
Talk to
terrible.
someone? What did you find out?
Apparently the generator that powers the torches has shut down.
Oh, well, that's an easy fix. I can even see it from here. Let's go.
I've never eaten seaweed anything. That sounds interesting. Talked to him a bit when Grandma was busy. He told me he was facing jail because of bad stock somethings many years ago. When the city sank, there were no courts, no lawyers, no jail. Charlie chose to settle at Candle Hill, where nobody knew him. There he started a restaurant. Look at all this food. I wonder who could afford to eat something like this. Most people in a lot of countries before the world sank. Explore around a bit, make sure we get everything. We don't have to, but it's like half the fun of playing games like this, just kind of checking out the world. Especially a game with such amazing movement mechanics. I'd say, why don't more games have it, or all games have this kind of movement mechanic? Because it's absolutely amazing, but I do know that it's definitely not easy for them to do that. And I have minimal understanding of coding and game creation. It was fun when you can climb everything, and even though you're probably not expected to. Ooh. I gotta say this, which is gonna be, some people will disagree with me on this probably, but Wind Waker needs to move over as the best game where the world is underwater. Like, different gameplays, but the best story or world design needs to move over. Still love Wind Waker, don't get me wrong, but this world is way more vibrant and fleshed out. A lot more interesting to look at. Ooh, another note. A time card from the planet Candle Hill was home to Strandville's dandelion workers before the war. Grandma says they were the only ones who were self-sufficient after the city sank. No one else knew the first thing about an honest day's work, except for her, of course. Yeah, that fits her character so far. Where? No big guys? Oh, hello there. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. You're not dead, yes. Kirsten Stormsang. Mistrustful and loud, she can sometimes be perceived as a bully. I think her intentions are a jest. She doesn't seem interested in getting to know me, but I have a feeling she's not too fond of making new friends. I mean, post-apocalyptic world, do it if you don't want to trust people. Reasonable. I'll get sparks first. Well, that didn't work too well. Maybe I should turn that thing off first. Oh, I destroyed them. Nope, we were not supposed to land on that. This on the other hand, we're not supposed to be here, but it doesn't give us anything. I don't blame me. Heard about the Water Walker, but I thought it was sailor superstitions. Not a fan of otherworldly beings, but a customer is a customer. This steep fire's up and running again. Still awfully gloomy, though. Car's back, but nothing.
Nothing.
Oh.
The torches must be filled with glue. I'll need you to play chimney sweep here, Siggy. Unclogging them should solve the problem.
Despite wanting us to not do all this stuff, we've become very accepting of our antics pretty quickly. To, make us do a lot of work.
One down.
No cause for celebration yet. Let's find another one.
No rest for the wicked.
Are you saying you're wicked? I mean, wicked awesome, sure. I thought the saying was no rest for the weary when it comes to this case. Oh, we'll go do that in a second. I want to explore this island and make sure there's no sparks. Well, that was definitely a fun way to be launched up. Yeah, there's been a lot of houses and stuff in this area, more so here for the sake of filling out the world, but rather than collectathons, I guess.
That's another one.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, those weren't platforms, those were those vine things.
That's 3. Come on, Ziggy, you can do this.
That you can. Quite easily at that. Ooh. A larger area to explore. To see at least. Hello there. What's happening with... What is all this? This gloom? Where did it all come from? Just now we're right here playing chess and then it all went black. Sparks melt me if something has happened to her. Edith, she's an amateur chess player. She tells me, but aims to become even better one day. Wish I also had a passion like that. Plus maybe drawing is my chess? Can be. You enjoy drawing and your goal is to keep drawing it better. I know that's one of my goals. I draw every day. Yeah, that can be your equivalent of that thing you want to pursue. Sweet sparks, that's a relief. Thank you. What a radio sis. She knows my diary's gone. Someone finds it and learns about. Let me see it, but don't open it. Okay. Rebecca, secretive and observant. She keeps a daily diary in which she promised never to peek. She plays chess with her sister Edith occasionally, but not as ardently as her sister. Is that over there? Oh, here it is. Amazing, you're the best. You didn't peek, right? I mean, I didn't even give any options, so you know. No, I did not. Even though you can grab those with the grappling hook function. I hadn't tried before to intentionally do that.
Are there many left?
What? You're getting tired?
I mean, we could reasonably be getting tired. We've
Ran
been...
past more of those pesky water striders. Be on your guard.
Why would I be on my guard? I can just eliminate them. Gotcha. Switches and return power on all three. Ooh, I like the sound. It's gonna be a kind of a hub type area. We're gonna go over there. First one. Oh, there's someone to release down there. Go do that. Phew, thanks for that, sugar. Junkyard. Known as at least junkyard with some. She spends her days working at the Cannon Hill scrap station. She's an aunt who builds makeshift spark contraptions. Name's Jenny, but all my friends call me Junkyard. Need to get through the gloom? Well, feel free to try and get my spark silos going again. Need them to power up my huge button here. Put that over there. Oh. And something over here as well. I'm gonna be going to each of those islands, I guess. I'll have to go swim back over, or ride back, surf back over. So the one over there, because I didn't go there at the time. Yet. And clearly, they're not gonna. It's not gonna tell me to go here there normally. Well, that was certainly. I think that was not supposed to work like that. It makes sense if you launch your net that it, which is supposed to be catching these guys, it catches them from a distance. Just never really thought about it. All these sparks we could have missed. Good thing I noticed that we weren't going back to them. Never mind, we are going to be coming here, I guess. Or not. Make sure I don't miss any. The Deadland 6 made a lot of people move here for work. Was there really room for everyone? This place is meant to solve the problem apartments. That problem apartments for the masses. Here's some more world building. Here we go! Much easier to get the annoying ones that are slightly out of reach now that I'm doing that. We going to that one? Yeah, there was only the 2 islands. Getting anywhere? Just need to activate that big button. Press Y while near to do a ground slam attack. I didn't know we could do that. So there's still more abilities that we can do. Oh, well, that I should have tried that. But to be fair, I didn't even try the using that button for heavy attacks before. So I wouldn't have thought to use it for a ground slam. I thought there was only one attack button.
Grin, I can see some ships.
Let's try and get through quickly before we draw attention to ourselves. The hill crew don't like visitors.
Another thing about it, how are people hearing rumors of us rocking on water when they've all been stuck in the gloom?
My. Seems like they're throwing us a welcome party.
Is that Clout's ship?
How did he get here before us? Oh, these folks are not easy to deal with. Last thing we need is Cloud annoying them even more.
Now, look here. I'm the mayor of Strandville. You can't deny me passage.
You shove your titles where the sun doesn't shine. Now beat it, or we'll melt you down and grease the cogwheels with you.
No use. He's thin as a rake.
Ah, Doris. Right on time. Will you please explain to this noble troop that I come in peace and with good intentions?
I need a word with little Cassius. I have an important job for him.
Cassius doesn't work for stuck-ups. Now get lost, all of you. Scram.
Oh, that's right. He's skeptical about things and gladly shows it. Pretty loyal, though. If anything should threaten his friends. And then Gunny can handle a gun like an extension of her arm, which made the transition from her birth name Gunilla into the nickname Gunny quite a natural outcome.
Sweet mother of all sparks, save us from our sins.
Try to keep them at bay. I'll guard the ship.
keep them at bay, eliminate the smaller things, whatever you want to call it.
Here comes some more.
Yeah, but they're quite far away.
Guess that was the easy part.
I would say that, yes. Defeat the Serpent is now our task, so we're going to be fighting it.
Is it? Feeding off the chimneys? Let's set that vermin on fire. There's a pressure plate at the bottom of the chimney that activates the furnace.
Oh. So we're supposed to fight this big guy while also looking out for sparks.
Better speed up if I'm gonna make it. Gloom it. I need to try again.
No, at least we set it up, so you know. We're gonna go to a different one where we stuff to set them all up, so we know.
Is it? Feeding off the chimneys? Let's set that vermin on fire. There's a pressure plate at the bottom of the chimney that activates the furnace.
How do I get up? I'm gonna probably fail this one because I did that.
I have to reach the button before it dives.
The ignition switches are at the top of the furnace.
What do I do there? So we're actually straight up climbing this thing. Aha! I gotcha!
Too hard to handle for you?
It brought us back down. We go next. Back to that one. That makes things a tad bit easier. Or not.
Be careful, everyone. Here comes more of them.
Where'd it go?
Quick now, the pressure plate.
Yes, yes, I know. It only goes so fast.
Time for another round of barbecue.
Raises more questions about where this thing came from if it's covered in all this stuff. Means it's probably human-made. I see your face. I almost missed. More damage.
Feeling broiled yet?
It's more sauteed.
Okay, focus.
There we go.
Just one more climb.
I mean, it's not like it's not fun to climb this thing. You know, if it wasn't so dangerous, it would be a lot more fun. See ya!
That's it. You run back to your blasted masters.
That was fun. Is it running back to them or is it dead? I think we eliminated it.
That was some action, lass. Since at least one of you can do more than talk, we'll grant your wish. Follow us.
Who's that?
That's little Cassius, the foreman's son.
Little Cassius?
He's much smaller than his older brother. Now, you let me do the talking.
Well, I'll be damned. Mrs. Skagerrak. Going slumming, are you?
You never liked me, Cassius, I know that. But now is not the time for old grudges. Can you make this?
Of course I can, but why should I?
Because you and your team are the best builders around here.
That is correct, Mrs. Skagerrak. And if you people had thought of that sooner, when our wages were cut and our working conditions were toughened, we might have wanted to offer you our skills now.
But you didn't, did you?
Look, we don't have time for petty quarrels about who owes what to whom. The paws are upon us.
The paws? Oh, she's just trying to trick us into helping her.
No, it's true. Their airship is what brought the gloom here. They control it. We've seen it with our own eyes, right, Grandma?
Yes, we've seen it. They want to destroy us, Cassius. They must be stopped.
We could get the material we need, if we decide to help you, that is. From the wrecks at Needle Prick Peaks.
That's really far away. The lighthouse will never be strong enough to push the fog away from there.
You're the one that fought off that snake, am I right?
Yes, Mr. Pirate. I mean, yes, sir.
Well done, girl. And you are quite right about the fog, too. But we have our methods.
Methods?
You know, pirates gotta get the job done, even if there's a little fog around. We've got spark cannons on our best boats. Or on our best pirate ships, I should probably say. Problem is, that nasty Serpent flung away all 3 of them, along with their crew. Help us find them, and we'll help you build your weapon. Do we have a deal, young lady?
We have a deal.
Oh.
Little Cassius, enormous in stature and the leader of the Cannon Hill crew, are often referred to as pirates when in fact they used to be factory workers of the Dandelion before the war. Cassius himself was the head mechanic. You start by talking to Peppy. There are fleet and we'll also need a substantial amount of sparks so the cannons are going to make it through all that gloom. Just keep your eyes peeled. Oh, that didn't work. We can't destroy that. Good to know. Secret, I presume? Kaiser's warned me of your arrival on the radio. Could you start by freeing my ship? Don't want to sound selfish, but practical and, well, it's right there. We'll do after I go to do some shopping. Admiral Peppy, the Admiral of Cannon Hill's own little fleet. Very straightforward in a way that makes me relax a bit. They definitely know what they're doing and talking about. Where do fish keep their money? In riverbanks. Anything new? Spirals. Maybe. Oh, green hair dye, golden locks hair dye, sour apple hair dye. Hats are more important. Cactus hat. Candle Hill gear. Furnace worker's mask. We got a welder's mask. Captain's hat. Quest hat. Ooh. Taco Thursday. Yeah, why not? Seems like I'm gonna be at the time. Fantastic, you get this feeling. It's on the trick for the gloom ported.
You're not from around here, are you?
No, I live at the Night Orchard.
Old botanical garden, eh? Did some work there with my dad. Watering systems, mostly. Boy, the man in charge of the garden sure knew a lot about plants.
Are you talking about John Skagerrak?
That's the one. How did you... Oh my! You're that little blue-haired squirt who always got pricked by the rose thorns. You're Iris, Sigrid.
You knew my mom?
I did. Thought she was a self-centered little brat.
No.
There's more to that story. I'll get to it once I'm done greasing the engine.
What's that? The engine greaser, as he put it. So this is where they're going to be charging it. We got some ships to free. Probably end up doing that and calling it a night there, because coming up to the end of the stream time. I might extend stream times in the future, or the route, but I'd have to reschedule a bunch of things to make it more of a routine. Which is why I had to stick to the normal 2 hours. Back in my armor. Thank you, Water Walker.
One ship coming your way, Peppy.
Hunky dory.
So, that story about my mom?
Oh, right. I met her during my activist years when we campaigned together.
What did you campaign for?
For the Dandelion to be shut down. The workers told some worrying stories, my mom included, about how they were treated, about the side effects of the spark extraction. But people didn't listen, so we tried to make them.
Did it work?
What do you think? Better get back to this. Talk later.
Ooh. Can't activate that. Maybe we're supposed to come back here later? Who knows? Like, I'm really known for going places in the order I'm supposed to. Why did I fall? No, whatever. Try that again. Not active, so we're not supposed to. I don't think we're supposed to come here yet. Let's just go to this one first, and I was doing the 3 out of order. That sounds plausible. Nope, we're just not supposed to be here yet. So let's go update the ship first. That one's closer. I knew there was something hidden behind here. I didn't know, but I assumed there would be. It looked like there would be something hidden there. You know, I'm not even gonna ask what kind of black magic lets you do that. I'm just happy that you found us.
You mentioned you didn't like Mom?
That's right. I wrote her off as a privileged rascal looking for attention. Your grandmother was a higher up at the Dandelion after all. But with time, I had to admit to myself that she just cared. It's a hard thing to do, to change your mind about someone. I'm glad I was brave enough to do it. She became one of my closest friends.
I'm glad to hear she had that. Friends.
They're not really saying anything about his ship or crewmates. Keeping it ship shape achievement, and also thanks a lot.
Another one incoming.
I'm ready. Come join us as soon as you have enough sparks, will you?
Ooh, a race. Then we gotta do the sparks after that. Yeah, one of that area we couldn't go to before was definitely sparks. Race first, because race. And we'll get at least one of the sparks before calling it a night. There you are. But what's that on your face? Oh, I see. It's look someone in need of a new challenge. Yeah. You're for it, Zigzag. I'm ready. That's why I like you. Oh. Why am I falling? Oh, right, I'm holding the dash button. Oh, do not run out of time. Yeah, we gotta get the checkpoints and all that. Guys, gals, and brave pals, present to you Shrimpy, the Sharp Shadow Rider. I heard your grand call you that. Shrimpy, it's cute. Your prize, my lady. There we go, that's active now, so we can do something about it. Here's one. All three of them are here, so that was just a small space. Let's go get those before I wrap up the night. Oh, missed it. Gotta wait for it to come back down so we can get back up. more sparks up here. Certainly an interesting way to get up to the roof, or whatever.
And that's all of them.
Nice work. And Sigrid, I'm sorry about whatever happened to Iris. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Peppy. And thanks for sharing your story.
Happy to, kiddo.
He's been a good guy. Hopefully he doesn't turn into an enemy. Discussing with Mrs. Skyrack, we both agreed that our main focus should be to find that spark reactor. Find a spark reactor. All the spark engine gathered, it seems we're all ready to go, no?
Yeah.
Ready, Captain.
Oh,
This is our cabin boy, Peter.
Yeah.
Your service, miss. Nice to meet you, Peter.
Huh.
Yeah. Drop the niceties. Let's move along and go grab what we need.
That's so cool. Can I try?
She's not so fond of strangers, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Newcomers rarely mean anything good around here.
They don't?
Nah, no one from the outside ever gave a dab about the Hill Crew. Only came around when they needed us.
You mean, like us?
Yeah, I guess. But you gave something back, chasing out that snake. After the war, people who used to make us work for peanuts at the Dandelion just came pouring in. But this time, they didn't even have peanuts to offer. So we turned them down, decided to keep to ourselves. And they
Fair.
were real mad.
Wait, this must have been way before you were born.
Well, unlike all the hill folks who fought in the war, stories don't die.
Morbid.
Watch out!
Oh, that's our work time. Do you not have cannons?
What's with all the rocks over there?
that, my friend, is the Needle Prick Memorial. A small token of gratitude to those who fought against the Dirty Paws and didn't make it back.
Oh, who built it?
Don't know. Maybe one person. Maybe 100. One day it was just there, and people kept adding to it. At least until this area got too gloomed up to be safe. It's mostly stones and scrap parts from the area, but they're placed with love.
Grandma? Is this where Grandpa died? Rennie?
We used to go to the pine forest here before the war, you know. Every fall, me and John to pick chanterelles. I always made him cover his eyes for the last part of the way. It was my secret mushroom place, you see, and he wasn't very good at keeping secrets. He would have slipped and told someone if they asked, I'm sure of it. And now, he sleeps here, on a bed of chanterelles.
Such unnecessary evil. We can't let this happen again.
All right, let's hope this works.
Well, it worked.
This place gives me the chills.
It does that to you. This is where the final battle against the Dirty Paws took place. He paid a heavy price, but we finally took them down.
Oh, well, that was annoying.
Here we go again.
Yes, he has to defeat the Striders. Where are they? I gotta get to the next area so I can save and call it a night. Although I don't really want to quit playing, do have to. What's that? That's a light. We're gonna get moving?
Are we visiting Rufus?
Yeah, he would know where we could find a spark reactor. One of those wrecks gotta have one in working condition.
He's not gonna like this. Not fond of visits, that man. Especially not impromptu ones.
I brought a box of his favorite tea leaves. Hopefully enough for the trade.
Ooh.
What Trevold said about the Dirty Paws, about the Whistlers. I've never even heard that name. Who are they?
Here we go again. Ooh, that's certainly some sparks. I don't think we can get to them at the moment. I guess that means we're supposed to come back here? Or on the route back? Fire already. Oh, we're at our destination finally.
Oh, no. We need to get that poor sod out of there.
Yeah, what? It saves then. Heavy, why are you here? What's the crowd? The gloom was overran all of Strandsville. We need reinforcements. Now I need stuff. I have a spark reactor. Can't come to my home and demand things. We brought tea leaves. Tea leaves? Well, you should still be working reactor on this ship here. We need to clean this place up. They're gonna have a shot at getting up there.
Oh.
Yeah, Sigrid, get to it. Yeah. Rufus Kyogan. People of Strandsville know him as Hermit living in Needleprick Peaks. He was born a whistler. He helped sabotage one of the conduits leading to the Dandelion. Things got out of hand and a lot of people died. He just never dared to go back to his home. Peter! Peter's grown up in the shadow of the gloom fog, just like me. Seems like he knows more about what actually happened during the war than I do, even though he's younger than me. Well, either way, that's where we're going to be wrapping it up. Yes, I just got a last checkpoint before getting there. This is going to go to the main menu. So like I said, I'm wrapping up here for tonight on this. On Wavetale, which is proving to be an amazing game. I can't recommend it more. No, with that, we're calling it a night here. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in. I'm calling a night for tonight's stream. Tune in next Monday at 8/6 Standard Time for the continuation of the Momodora Perfect All Bosses Challenge run thing. I don't know how many attempts it's going to take me on each boss, but if I'm doing them in the correct order, I have all the abilities, so, you know, less attempts than last time. Next Tuesday at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time for continuation of working in Blender for, you know, 3D modeling random stuff. The Black Rock Shooter model in chibi form. And Celeste, which may or may not finish the core level, which, you know, Chapter 8 finish up the game. I don't think there's another level left of that. If there isn't, then that's the end of the game, even if I haven't collected all the collectibles. That's, most of them don't really matter from what I understand, so that's why. So tune in for that. And tune in next Wednesday at 8 Standard Time for more Wavetale. Which, you know, I really don't want to wait till next Wednesday to stream more of this, but I've set everything to a schedule. So I'll have to wait until then to see what... Maybe the end of this game. I think we have a bit longer than one more stream. I'm hoping so. This game is way too fun to have it be so short. Anyways, I've been Lord Jabu. This has been Wavetale, and this has been the Wednesday stream. I hope to see you all again on Monday, or any other day you tune in. And I hope you have a good morning, evening, or night. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.